G'day mate, welcome for round 2.
And good day to you too.
This is Tragic, by the way, and this is Divided by Zero, the creator of the Octagon Android Netrunner plugin. And this is round 2 of a game we just played, so you might want to check out the other video if you hadn't seen it. I'm going to play Corporation this time.
So we play with different starters? Wouldn't mind playing with Noise this time.
Yeah, Noise is pretty awesome. Yeah, I was going to choose a different Corporation deck personally, just for variety's sake.
Exactly. Alright, so I go with Noise, you choose whatever you want, and let's get it on.
Okay, and just to reiterate, because it's so important, because I see a lot of people get this wrong, to be Corporation you have to be player A, and to be Runner you have to be player B. That's not optional. We're right in this case, and you can change it by just clicking on it. But we're okay, so I'm just going to hit start. Okay, so that's loading up. And as we said before, we're playing the starter decks here. F11, load deck, and I'm going to play... I'm going to play Has, Bioroid, NBN. I'm going to play NBN. No, I'm going to play Has Bioroid. Let's just play the easy one. Right click on the table, game, setup.
I'm just going to choose my Anarch. This is by far my favorite runner. I really like the style of not even bothering to run icy breakers and just keeping your opponent on their toes.
Wow, I have a pretty bad hand.
I'm cool.
I'm actually going to mulligan. I'm going to mulligan because I've got like 2 agendas and I've got 1 ice.
Control Shift S to start the game. It will check your deck, give you the nice message of the day.
Actually, I'm going to risk it. Actually, I don't think I am going to mulligan.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I'm actually decided I'm not going to mulligan on second thoughts. So I'm ready to go when you are.
I am ready to go.
Okay, so I press F1. Starts my turn. I get a nice new card. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is play that out. And create a remote server. Play that out. And I think I will use my last click to gain a credit. Now you can right click and go peek to check out these cards.
So this is an interesting play here. There's a few things I notice immediately. The fact that he mulligans means that he probably has more than one agenda in his hand, and he may not have felt very comfortable and probably didn't feel that he could defend them very well. This ice is probably not a very good ice to protect his home, and given what I know from Has Bioroid, I would probably be able to bypass it by just spending clicks.
Now the thing with paid ad campaign is that it's 4 to trash, so that in itself is a win. If they don't trash it, you get free credits. If they do trash it, they use 4 credits, and credits are hard to come by, especially for a noise deck. So he'll know that is a ad campaign, my guess is.
And this is probably just money making. The campaign, an Adonis campaign or a pad campaign. So he's expecting me to run it and waste it. But for me, it's better for him to raise it first and then me to run it. Instead, I'm just going to try and get into his R&D. My hand is not the best that I've seen. I mean, these cards are pretty much useless at this moment, but they can become useful later. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to start a run on his R&D, just to see what the first card is. I'm guessing I'm in. So let's press Ctrl A to access one card from R&D.
Ooh, runner turn order fail. You got to complete your run, F3 first, and then look.
It's not a big deal. I mean, it's usually mostly for the game to put your counters in. At the moment, it doesn't have any. It doesn't affect so much your accessing.
No, it doesn't affect. It's just the turn
It's
order.
good.
Like if you're playing criminal, for example, if you finish your run first, you'll actually gain those 2 credits on an HQ run, which then you can use to trash. So
Yes, exactly.
And also with medium, it counts. It does make a difference.
It does. You are in fact true. It does make a difference, but in this case, it doesn't. So I'm just going to continue for now. I'm just going to leave this where it is. I can't really trust it. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to play Crypsis, which is going to trash it automatically because of my ability. Since whenever I play a virus, I trash the top card of his HQ, and Crypsis is a virus. So we play Crypsis. I forgot to end my run, so the game informs me, so I might as well press the F3. So now I play Crypsis. It's also generally a very good icebreaker. So I trash the top card of his R&D, and now I will do another run, since I'm going to see a totally new card. Am I in?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're in. You didn't do a target. Often, if people don't use the targets, like I forget that they've actually done a run.
It's generally always a good idea to keep your mind in the chat, because there's a lot of info there. And I generally don't target the servers unless I really have to, because I expect people to read the chat. So successful run, and I'm accessing. And it's a robot turret. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about this either. I'm going to leave it where it is, and hopefully I can run next turn. I do know that he has a sentry, and I know I can break it with Crypsis. So I'm just going to put down my Armitage. I don't have enough money for the Armitage, so I'm going to prepare to get it next turn. So I'm done.
Okay, so this is not good. He's got a Cypress out. That means he's going to use 1 click. He's got to put 1 click to put a virus on it, and he's got 1 credit. So 1 click. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a remote server, and I'm going to place out security force. And I'm going to place out and I'm going to place out
So he now has a bad campaign, as I suspected, and that's probably going to be my first target, as I don't want him to getting too much money. That's probably the roto turret, an agenda, and something to make running this fort stronger. So for now, I really need to get his money away. So I'm just first going to start with the Armitage code busting, which we'll use twice to give me just enough money to run on his remote server and trash it. Access. So just target this card and Control Delete. Alright, sorry.
Right. 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've only got 7. Okay. What is it?
So, that's almost certainly an agenda here, and he has 2 eyes to protect it. Now the question is, can I actually break through? And that's a tough case, because I have no money, and at best I can get 6, and then try to run, and then see what the first card is. If it's one of those nasty Hasbioroid walls, like Itchy, he's going to basically destroy my Crypsis, and I won't be able to get through. However, that will start him out of money, so I may get a chance later to run again. So I'm going to chance it, and I'm going to try and run on that fort and see what he has. He may be just trying to scare me with all this ice, but at worst I may actually force him to use all his money. So I'm going to go this, 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 and then I'm going to run on his remote server.
Pass.
I can actually break it.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
You are 0 strength.
Oh, wait, sorry. But can't you not use Cypress unless it has a virus counter on it?
I can, but I have to trash it afterwards.
Ah, right, okay.
So I need just to break 2 ice subroutines. So check. Okay, so I need to use 1 strength as well. Okay, so I'm breaking Roto Turret.
Yep, you're in.
Now that I think about it, I only break 1 subroutine because Craps is going to be trashed, so you might as well trash it yourself. So I'm going to take 1 credit back. So the Roto Turret, I only broke the end the run subroutine and let him trash Crypsis, because Crypsis is anyway going to be trashed after the run. So I'm accessing first your card. Nice. And I'm going to trust that. Like this. I wasted all my money, but that fort is less scary than it used to be. And that wasn't a bad run.
Okay, that wasn't a very good move for me. If only I'd res that, we would have been fine. Bad play, misplay by me.
doesn't have a lot of money. So this allows me to try and run his R&D with impunity. Access?
What are you running on? Oh, R&D. No, yeah, you're in.
And it's an itchy. That's a really bad card. I would really like to get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw. Let's enter on. I'm going to draw some cards and hope I get a virus. That's also not bad. If I don't get a virus on my next card, I can use that to trash Itchy. And I didn't get a virus. So it's probably going to hurt me if I do it. But that Itchy is going to be really nasty. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So let's run on his R&D. Am I in?
Yep.
So I know it's itchy, I'm just going to force trash it. And I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 advancement counters. That's very likely to be a really nasty card. He's probably going to be a priority acquisition, which will allow him to just res whatever he needs. Which means it's time to force him to raise some mice, or just run, since he doesn't have a lot of money. So let's run his HQ.
You're in.
Okay, show me your card. Another biotic labor. Okay, so that was very useful. Let's try to run his R&D, see what we can see there.
You're in.
Oh, that was a nice one. And I get a free agenda.
No.
Yes. And since you let me in that easily...
Yep, you're in again.
That I cannot trust anymore. So I'm going to leave it where it is. So since I'm pretty much out of money, let's run his HQ once more. He has 3 cards. That's probably not a good idea. Let's instead take some money and hopefully prepare for next turn.
So I'm gonna go. Need some freaking money. Okay, so I can't actually score this turn, so I'm not going to put any more points. I'm going to save those credits in case I need to res this or this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go 1, 2, get 2 extra credits, and if I can survive one more turn, I'll be able to score this next turn. But this will leave me some credits to actually res some ice for a change.
So it seems our friend has quite a lot of ice, but not a lot really money to protect it, to raise it. So I'm just going to keep running and hopefully starve him for money. So let's start with the R&D again. I know that
In.
It's a wall of static. That's not good. I don't like walls of static. It's very cheap ice, and I still don't have a lot of icebreakers. However, I can't really do anything about it, and I really need money at the moment. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to play Deja Vu. First, let me finish my run. Play Deja Vu, and I'm just going to grab one card. And then I need to play it again, so...
Hey, that's a bug.
What is a bug?
Deja Vu doesn't have to reveal the card when you put it into your hand, but the log...
because I take it from a face-up pile, so theoretically you could go through my discard pile and see which card is missing.
Ah, right, I see. Fair enough.
Okay, so I've got my code busting, and I think I should grab another card before I start playing it. Maybe I get something nice. Not nice enough. And I'm done. Probably cannot prevent him from getting whatever agenda that is now.
Okay, so we go... One, 2, 3. Oh, I've got no clicks left. At least I scored an agenda, finally. So we can still run at R&D, but it's going to use this entire turn now.
So that's going to be a bit annoying over there. But he doesn't have any money. I know he has a lot of walls in his hand, so he is probably not really useful to run. I probably won't get any agendas. So I might as well go for the money. So let's grab this, and this. Simple turns.
Okay, so it takes 5 to do that. We've got 3 credits. It's 3 credits to res this if I need it. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2.
So that may be another agenda, and that will also be able to score it. So I really need to find some way to break through now. He has 3 credits. So there is a chance to get through with Crypsis. Let's see if we can. First, we need some money. Then we can use Deja Vu to grab Crypsis. Then another click to play it. but that will mean that I will use it once and it will go to waste. But if I suspect correctly, he's not expecting me to be able to play any ice. It could be that it's just a trap there. But I'm going to take a risk. No! Okay, well, he stopped me, but on the good side, he doesn't have enough money to advance his agenda anymore, and I didn't lose Cripses.
Okay, so here's the deal. He's got 3 credits, so it's going to cost him 3. He's at 4, 5, 6, 7. This will win him the game. So he needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 credits to win the game. That's 2 to res. Okay, so my only hope is to
Okay, I'm starting to smell desperation in the air. Now, I know definitely that he cannot block me, but it's going to be expensive to break through. It's going to take me 3, 4 to break through this, plus 1 if I get to lose Cripses again. If I don't get to lose Cripses, it's going to be 4 plus 2, 6. On the plus side, with 6, I can get up to 7 and put 1 token on Cripses. That will allow me to break through, but on the other hand, he can just about raise this agenda if it's an accelerated beta test. So I really have to run now, otherwise I lose this opportunity. So I probably have to waste Cripses again. So first let's give him a counter. Wrong click. Wrong click. And now I have just enough to break through. Unless this is, which is definitely is, the thing that will give him +1 strength. If it is that what gives him +1 strength, he'll have to pay 2 to raise it, if I remember its cost correctly. And then I will have to spend 5 plus 3, 8. That's not enough. However, if he doesn't raise it immediately, then I will be able to break through.
Okie dokie.
Are you raising anything? No, I'm just going to let you end the run.
You're ending the run?
Yeah, I cannot break. I mean, I cannot break because I need 5 for wall of static plus, how many do I need for this? For auto turret 1, 2.
Which he's got 7 credits and a virus counter. Yeah, it's game.
Actually, I have enough to break it and then I lose Cripses. But there's no reason for me to do that. So I think I'm going to play it safe.
Wow, he's going to play it safe. I survive another day.
And let you end the run.
Wow, he had enough credits to actually win in that run. He'd lose Cryptus, but he would have won the game.
The reason I didn't let him is because even if this is an agenda, he now doesn't have enough money to raise it. So now I can take my time and actually run more thoroughly.
Okay. There's nothing I can do. Okay, so he can run and take this next turn. He's going to just put another counter on it, and then he's going to do a safe run and win. So I can't score this turn. I've got 3 clicks, and these both cost 3 to res, plus 1 to put down. 2 to put down, so I'm screwed. So unless I can draw... I don't know if there's any anything that can give me credits with... Can you have 2 upgrades on the one thing?
Yes.
Nine credits. So I need 7. He's not going to have enough.
Okay, that's probably the guy that gives him extra strength for one wall and that gets discarded. But that's not really going to help him so much. But think he's doing an act of desperation. Let's take the money. Let's put another virus on Crypsis so we can be ready for my run. Let's place the Ice Carver, which will allow me to break them again for 6 in total. And let's do a run on the remote server again.
Okay.
Raising anything or should am I breaking?
Yeah, just break it.
Okay. So I need to remove one virus, give it plus 3 strength, and break the subroutine. Raising anything? Okay. How much are you boosting? Okay. So he put it at 3 strength, and I don't have enough money. So I cannot break it, so he's just going to trust Crypsis instead. It's a pity. Okay, go ahead. So it seems I should have gone through last turn.
What have I got in my archives?
How did you get up to 3 credits?
Oh, it mustn't have used the 3 credits when I activated that thing, even though the dialog box popped up.
So it seems I won't be able to stop him from getting that agenda after all. So instead, I think I should try to refill my hand and try to get something good.
Ah. Okay, so I can go 1, 2. Is it too late?
He's going for the money route. I really need to find some icebreakers. So I'm just going to keep... a gin can actually be useful. But I'm also out of money. So I'm going to keep drawing and hope I get some money out. Data Sucker can also be useful. Parasite is really useful. So what I'm going to do, the Parasite can actually serve as a really good surprise at some point. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to gain 1 credit and I think I should discard actually no, I'll take it back. I'm just going to straight up play the Parasite so it can start counting. Okay, I need to discard some cards. Let's discard the links.
Okay, so let me think. Two. Okay. No credits. I think I'm finally going to score something here. Aren't I, pussycat? You're so furry and cute.
So let's see what we can do. Let's try to run at his HQ. As I'm suspecting he may have some agendas in there.
Stop it! Stop it, cat. Get off me.
Are you Rezik?
Hang on. Yes, I am.
Okay, enter run. Okay, so I couldn't get through that. Now would be a good time for another parasite. To card in his archives.
Where the hell's all your viruses?
I'm asking the same thing myself. Okay, so if I get 3 credits, I can use the genie, and then I can look for a virus and go through to HQ next turn. So I'm going to do that, but he's probably going to play immediately an agenda. It's worth a try though.
One, two, three. Man, I thought I'd never get that card.
So it's very possible that he already has another agenda in his hand. Question is, can I hit it? It's going to be tough, or should I play it safer? With 3 credits, I can barely get a parasite to run. However, if I get more money, I can use the grimoire, data sucker, but for all this I need 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2, so that's 9 credits just to start running. That's a bit too much. I need to start running earlier. It's going to be tough to actually get through this. Let's grab a card and see what it is. Crypsis. That's actually going to be useful. Now I really need the grimoire. I'm going to get some money and see how he plays it next turn.
Okay. So I've got 3 to res this. So if he cannot get this turn, I actually win, which is really shocking since he actually had me. But he played it safe. You've got to be really aggressive as a runner, especially with these lame starter decks. He's had really bad luck not drawing any of his data suckers. Where the hell is his data suckers?
So let's see how I can break through. Crypsis would allow me to break through the roto turret, but that would be just 1 run on HQ. On the other hand, I could play Heimdall. Has basically 2 strength, and I don't have enough to break it. What I can get is Genie and do 2 runs on HQ, 2 runs on HQ. With how many agendas we've already played, is very unlikely to hit me an agenda. However, he raised Enigma. Maybe there's an agenda in his archives, I doubt it. So the real question is, can I break through this? So if I draw 2 cards and I hit if I draw 1 card and I hit a steam hack, I may actually break through. 1 card steam hack, 1 card crypsis, 1 virus, and I run. This is my only chance. Steam hack. No steam hack. Okay, so now the only option I have is use the genie, grab a parasite and run HQ and hope I get an agenda. Oh no, that's one more less action than I could use. I didn't calculate my actions correctly. Can I take that back?
I guess, backsies. Personally, I'm not a big believer in backsies. You don't get to do that in tournaments, but that's cool. I don't mind.
Okay, it's probably not going to win me the game, but I just thought I had one more action. So I'm just going to put the parasite back into the deck, just to show you. And I'm going to get the credit. But no, that's actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty much screwed. That's not going to help me either. So yeah, I think I've pretty much lost this. Come on, get your agenda. GG.
GG. Oh, dude, man. You know when you did that, you did an attack with Cyprus, and you said, "Oh, I've got to play it safe."
Yeah, that corporate troubleshooter really helped you there.
Yeah, but like you actually had enough you had enough credits to actually, if you sacrificed Cyprus and just went through the run, you actually would have won the game. Then I was like panicking. It'll be really funny when you're hearing my commentary. I'm like going, "Oh no, please don't do it, don't do it."
Yeah. Well, sometimes you make the bad call, yeah. I wanted to play it safe, I didn't expect a corporate troubleshooter. And to be fair, I should have planned it better. I shouldn't have wasted all my money on running when I suspected already it was a corporate troubleshooter.
What's with your luck today, man? Are you playing noise and you get 1 virus the entire game?
Yep. I don't know. It seems that game today is not with me. The grid is not with me.
Oh well. That's what you get for being a cowboy.
Next time we'll play constructed, and I'll play with my true noise deck. And let's see what we see there, Monsieur.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to some constructed games. I'm not a big fan of the standard decks. I mean, they're good for learning, and they because they're sort of okay, because they're simple. But man, they don't function very well, man. They have resource problems. They have no tricks. They're just really straight up.
But on the other hand, they have resource problems and no trick on both sides, so it kind of balances itself out that way.
True. But I don't know, deck building is where the fun is for me. I mean, obviously playing the game's fun, but deck building is awesome.
Yeah, it's seeing how your baby works.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks again to Divided by Zero. Hopefully when I edit this together, it'll come out looking pretty cool, and it doesn't take, too long. You don't want to turn this into a second job. And if it does work out, we'll be doing some more. So let us know what you think, and make sure you drop a line to Divided by Zero and thank him for his awesome plugin, because as a YouTuber, I know that getting comments is awesome, so you should send him some thanks.
Cheers, matey. Thanks a lot for the game, and I'm really excited to see how this will turn out.
Yep, all you got to do is get to me that ridiculously large record file somehow. So we'll just hang up and work that out.
Let's see one last thing, how it would have turned out. What was the top card of your R&D? We have made one run there. Let's drag it to the table, let's see it. Ah. Oh well. Yeah, I would never have broken through that.
Okay.
But thanks anyway, matey.
Okay, chat later.
Talk to you later.